Hello guys, in this video I'm going to share with you some tips I learned over the last 13 years in athletics, which you can instantly implement to improve your running technique and to run faster, safer, pain-free and without wasting a lot of energy. So if you're interested to learn how to run like a pro, keep on watching this video up to the very end. Okay, so let's start with the upper body. First, make sure you're looking straight in front of you. Don't tilt your chin up or down like you're on a computer, but your head should be in neutral position. Keep your body tall and swing with your arms forward and back, somewhere at 90-degree angle. Don't open your elbows out, but keep them near your body. And also lock down your shoulder blades. So imagine like we're squeezing two pencils underneath your armpits, and doing so you will engage your lats. It's common to get tight and tense in your shoulder area, but you should just stay relaxed. I know that's easier said than done, but practice makes perfect. And also don't clench your wrists too hard, but keep them in neutral position. And the other thing to keep in mind is to make sure you use your full range of motion and power with your arms, because they are as important as your legs. Because the longer you swing with your arm, the longer your step will be. And lastly, it is important to have your core engaged when running, and runners in general have strong core because it prevents hip and torso rotation so they don't lose their energy unnecessarily. So now let's talk about the lower body technique and length of your stride. Many people think that doing more steps means they will run faster, but it often actually leads to shortening the stride and wasting energy unnecessarily. And lengthening your stride, on the other hand, is also unhelpful cue, because trying to take bigger strides can lead to overstriding, where your foot is landing in front of your knee, so you hit the ground with your heel first, which can overwork your hip muscles and cause back pain. So pay close attention to the following tips I'm going to share with you, which you can apply either if you're running shorter or longer distance. First, you want to make sure that your foot is landing underneath your hip and you land on your midfoot. So your leg is of course going to pass in front of you, and you should keep that knee nice and high, somewhere to waist height, but your foot needs to land underneath your hip. So lean your trunk forward a little bit to allow gravity to help you when running, so you're going to be more efficient, and it is going to allow you to land on your midfoot but not on your heels, which would be the case if you were too upright. Second tip is to use your glutes to drive and extend the leg, which is on the ground, so the back leg is straight behind you. So when your foot hits the ground and you extend the knee, your glutes should be actively pulling your leg back, because they are the largest muscle on the body, so we need to activate them to run faster. And a third tip to run faster and more efficient is to land with slightly bent knee, which engages the muscle around the knee and ankle the moment you hit the ground, which would result in stronger pushover later in the running cycle. How to breathe when running? So if you're running shorter distance, up to 400 meters, and especially on competition, when the last thing you want to think about is how to breathe, I know, then you should use both your nose and mouth while inhaling and exhaling to get the maximum amount of oxygen to the muscles. But on trainings, when you can focus on your breathing technique, or if you're running just for yourself or for fun, you should try diaphragmatic breathing, because it better supplies the body with the oxygen and it promotes greater blood circulation to the system. So take a breath and fill your lungs with air on each inhale to activate your diaphragm, and then exhale either through mouth or nose. So you shouldn't raise your shoulder blades when inhaling, but feel your lower ribs expand when you take a breath, and then close when exhaling. In doing so, you will also activate your core more. I would also like to give you some tips on how to run pain-free. So if you have a back pain when running, it may be because you're running too much on your heels. So try to run more on your midfoot and toes, and you will do that by leaning your trunk forward a little bit. And knee or ankle pain can be due to wrong foot placement. So try not to let your knees cave in, because your feet then instantly fall inside, which creates knee pain. And the other thing to keep in mind are the type of running shoes you're wearing. So your running shoes mustn't be too hard, because then need to provide good amortization, but they also shouldn't have too big platform because it gives you a false sense of stability. So your feet muscles and tendons may weaken, which can lead to a higher probability that you twist your ankle when running. As you probably know, the fastest athletes have a lot of muscles that help them run faster, but they haven't gotten all that strength just by running more, but by doing strength training, paying attention to what they eat, and also having proper recovery. So if you're interested to learn how to improve your sports performance, make sure to watch this playlist over here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!